Your daddy taught you good?
I
don't get that one.
There aren't any enemies here, so why should we waste the time on the buff itself?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, there's some down there.
Wait, what? Enemies?
Yeah,
Enemies.
right here. You guys can see
Okay.
me. I'm facing
Ready
the
to... Yeah.
east. Okay. Now, in Final Fantasy 14, the thing now is if you you take fall damage, but if you as long as you aren't targeted by an enemy, you'll go down to like max 1 HP, and then you can recover, you know, at the end of the fall. But if you are being targeted by an enemy and
You're
you
dead.
fall, yeah, you're dead. Or you're gonna take the max damage you would up to death, yes.
Dead.
I did not like that when they started that.
I cannot see why.
Amanda in Twitch chat, good to see you. Amanda asks, how are we all doing?
Fine so far.
Not so bad.
Better now that I'm here, that's for sure.
There you go.
Alright, so I need to find my way to
How are you
Peregrine
doing,
Island.
Amanda?
Where is the tram from where I am?
Buddy
Okay.
back here. Nobody
Oh.
back here.
I've been having just so much fun in the character creator the past few days. It's awesome. I will never get over the
It's
character
dangerous.
creator in this game.
It's dangerous.
I know it is. It's
I've
addictive.
had whole streams where it was just like, I just want to create a character, and we just sit here.
And then you just spend like 6 hours doing that.
Fucking around. Yeah, just fucking around and chat, and then like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Oh, that looks cool.
Where is the... There we go. I forgot I can actually set markers.
Oh.
The bridge.
Ooh, I see a group.
You go that way. Ah, other bridge.
But yeah, just you wait until you get a look at my girl. I'm really proud of how she came out. I don't think I can teleport 2 teammates, can I? Peregrine Island. How do I get to Peregrine Island? What?
Ouroboros.
Oh, wait, no, I need to go through the Ouroboros thing. Never
Oh
mind.
shit, somebody's still down here.
Down.
I got him, I think.
Don't
He's
even
white, so
know.
I should be able to take him out, not an issue.
That's racist.
Yeah, he's gone. It's so racist. Another one.
Yeah,
Who's down here?
There are more.
Douchebag.
Peregrine Island. Is it a specific instance, or do I just go?
Just go.
Okay, cool.
Just you went down.
There we go. Alright, I'm coming.
Are you?
Yeah, I just jumped
You went down.
behind you. Yeah. Let's go further. The mobs will come to me. Haha. Hit.
Not a glowy. For some reason I thought that looked like a glowy. Oh, itchy nose.
I can keep telling myself I'm fine, but it's just like, eh. It's like a splinter in the back of my neck. It's just bugging me. Oh well. We're here to have fun.
Yes.
How's your guys' day going, by the
At
way?
least a little distraction, yeah. Mine's pretty good.
Warm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's a bit warm here, too.
107 here.
Yeah, it's been like
Ugh.
It's been like 100,
107.
105 over around here the
107,
past few
yeah.
days
You
straight.
guys are cooking. Ow!
In the time that I had to restart my computer, I was supposed to be on at 3, but there was like an install bullshit with Windows. In the time it took me to restart the computer and start streaming, not very long, the temperature went up by 2 degrees. It was
Ow,
105
jeez.
when I got the computer restarted, and 107 when I hit go live. Fuck
Ah, crap.
Texas.
Got a buff or not?
Sorry.
Wait, hoy.
I have to stay in now.
Oh, there's a door like right here. I'm just blind.
Ortis
Correct.
Soils. Incoming teleportation sequence activated. You are coming directly into the action.
Oh yeah, be careful.
Pixie, that was you.
Be careful.
What did you call me?
Pixie, you leveled, Pixie. By the way, congrats.
Everybody's getting a turn.
Aha!
Nice lasers.
Viper!
Noise.
Viper, get your ass in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody hanging out in my Twitch chat? If you got some time, you'd like to jump on, let us know. We got room for more.
We got room for 3 more once Viper
Ooh,
gets in here.
lasers.
Mr. Green, what I was about to say was, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, do it now. I mean, come on. Chop, chop. In the words of a friend of mine, what's taking so long?
I don't sound like that.
Yeah, she does. Oh, and we're right here at Infernal.
Oh, yep.
Okay, it's down this way. Is there a door? I just can't see. Okay, here we go. I got it.
Oh, Captain says Mr. Manhattan is available. Hell
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
We're
I'm
on
currently dying.
Excelsior in Peregrine Island.
Okay, Mr. Manhattan, give me just a moment. We are right at the final battle.
Yeah.
I'm fighting demons with a taser and a laser rifle.
But it looks
Mighty
so
Queen,
cool.
where are you?
So what would you prefer? A little bit of support with my mini
CC.
master, or
Support, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some support would be nice.
Alright, man's down.
So it's going to be 6 of us so far. We have room for 2 more if you guys, if anybody cares
Yeah.
to join.
Let's wait for a sec.
Yeah.
what level range are you playing?
We're trying to get Pixie to 50, so she's currently at 48. And we're
49.
I just was one of the ones that leveled. I think 2 of us leveled in that last group.
Okay.
I see.
Yep.
While we're here waiting, could I kindly get a rating? I put like a lot of work into this character design. It took me like an hour and a half.
Well,
Can you
I was
fly a
trying
little
to,
bit higher?
But the big can got in my way.
Wait, what?
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Look at that.
yeah,
Oh
look
my
at
god, I got a
it.
face full of ass can.
Come on.
I don't know. There's some giant metal dumbass in the way.
I like it.
Freaking can butt. Not
Oh,
a can,
yeah.
can butt.
No, I love
Mighty
it.
can't
Especially
see
the
anymore.
hair.
Okay, I'm online.
So I actually
What's
since the
taking
last time
so
we've
long?
played, I actually made 2 characters. I made this one, and then I made a brother for her who is actually playing on the villain side.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there's Oculus 7 on the villain side, and there's
This
Oculus Solis,
Functional
this one.
family.
Is he copper?
No, he's gunmetal gray with like red accents.
Ah,
Nice.
copper would be also a good color for him.
I was thinking about it.
Yes, Maiden and Mr. Manhattan, when you folks get into the mission, I will teleport you directly to us.
What
But
was
yeah,
that?
Opal?
Nope.
Yes.
Looks good.
Thank you.
I really like your face design.
Really wish I could turn my camera around and marvel at my own face.
You
could-
can.
you can.
Which button do I need to hold?
Hold down your mouse wheel.
Right. Oh, the mouse wheel, that's right, that's
Okay,
right.
thank you.
And if you want to reset it, just scroll the whole way in and scroll out.
Ah, okay, cool. Well, yeah. So I got this. I got my rifle. Yeah.
You guys didn't saw the original Mighty Can.
Mr.
I can show
Manhattan,
you.
incoming teleportation sequence.
The original Mighty Can? Is this not the original one?
No, that's not the original one. That's the original one.
What the fuck is that?
Oh my goodness. That's
It's
good.
tiny.
Original one, yeah. Let me switch my costume.
Welcome, Raiders. Hey, Taxi, how was your stream?
Hello.
Thanks so much for dropping off some friends. Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, I'm Pixie Phoenix. I'm a full-time variety streamer here on Twitch, hanging out with some good buddies of mine today in City of Heroes. There's Cog. Hello, everybody. Okay, so I get my sound back there. Oh, I'm loving the Goth Girl Wednesday Addams thing. This is awesome.
Thanks.
And then
That's,
Mr. Manhattan. Hello.
That's like my whole that was my whole aesthetic for years.
Yeah, that's the very first one I've created. Let me show her evolution. That came after.
All right,
Gosh,
guys,
I
I've got
love
2 buffs
it.
if we're ready to go in.
That makes me think of like Violet
Okay,
from The
When you
Incredibles.
get skilled. Yeah, I could see that. I could totally see
Especially
that.
with the hair.
Where
Well,
is it?
everybody.
Where is it?
Oh, now it's
There it is.
Marilyn Manson.
Can we like
Hey,
can we like
Grudge
lock in
Monster!
costume changes? I don't like having to reset it every time.
Don't know. But I'm ready.
Wait till everybody's
me up with the
in.
Batman
Mastermind,
emote.
are all your pets summoned? Miss Maiden, are all your pets ready?
Yep. Ready for action.
Okay, I'm sending out 2 buffs, and there's buff 1.
Spooky.
Now, go kill in my name.
To war! I'm just gonna start electrocuting people. Ah!
I just love when I get to stand in one place and it just auto targets, so like the camera's flipping around like a movie scene. Pshoo, pshoo.
1 second, my sister just got home.
If you guys are new to the playground and you enjoy my content, please consider giving a follow. It's super appreciated. And of course, if you have a super fun time, a subscription is always appreciated.
So I had a thought. If 2 heroes are using the same power pool, can one hero prime an enemy for another hero's ability?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, I'm using energy rifle. I have what is it called? I have this ability called Disintegrate, which primes my other abilities for like massive bonus damage. So another hero using energy rifle, could I hit them with Disintegrate and
Oh,
they hit
I
them
see.
for the same bonus? Would that work?
I don't know. Normally, things like that do stack. All right, I've got to go see Maria. I
Yep,
just
yep,
made
yep.
a chick named
Gotta
met
go
a chick named
level.
Maria.
Gotta go level.
Go get that level, girl.
Maria.
Hell yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna step away for like 2 seconds. I gotta go downstairs.
Yep, yep.
So, quick funny story. I'm sure you guys, if you watch enough Hulu or YouTube, you've seen the new Samsung commercial or Google, where they're
Nope.
like, the girl's like trying to figure out what song this is, and it's the Backstreet Boys. And these are
Uh-huh.
all like these little yuppie millennials, you know, that have money for brand new Samsung phones, of course.
Uh-huh.
First time my kid, who is 13, sees that commercial and looked at me and just rolled his eyes and was like, "They seriously don't know that song, Mom?" And I was like, "No, babe, no. Nobody played them good 90s music." And he just rolled his eyes. He was like, "Okay."
Noise. Good
Yeah,
reaction.
I've not seen
that's
that
the
one
one.
yet.
You're not missing out, truly. It's just some yuppie influencers.
I only really saw that from skipping adverts on a YouTube video just
Mhm.
today, I think. And I was scratching my head at that, thinking, wait, this Backstreet Boys song requires you to talk to your phone to figure out what it's called? Isn't that stupidly well known?
Telling you, millennials. Now this is where I get screwed because I couldn't get my mids to open. Something is wrong with my mids.
I mean,
Like it won't even open a window anymore.
I mean, I am a millennial and know that song pretty well. So
Oh, I'm a Gen Xer over here, angry and
Um,
pissed off at the world.
Wait, I'm getting confused and I'm. Millennials aren't those born at the 2000s mark, Ron?
nah.
But they would have been born, so by the time they got into their teen and most musical discovery years, that song would already have been pretty over a decade by then.
What are we talking about? What did I miss?
Backstreet Boys was in Germany big around
90s, I
the
think.
end of 90s and yeah,
Yeah,
end of 90s.
basically.
Yeah.
Yep, I was in a dance group during that time, and we danced to DJ Bobo and Backstreet Boys and so on. So I consider myself pretty versed in that regard. So
I need to figure out what was the next power set for my build. Shit. Let's see if I can access it through Discord like I was able to that one time.
yeah, and we had a theater and circus club, and there was a clown actually.
That sounds funny.
Mm. A clown and you danced in a boy group.
Yeah, two different activities though.
Okay, I have an image, so I should be able to use that.
The mission is set, but no rush.
I think I got all of my inherent power set up. Fire blast. I need to move this so I can see it better. Okay. Puff. Ring of fire. Maneuvers should be over here. Yep. Got it.
So how many instances of this can are there anyway?
3. Yet. Maybe there will be more, but this one I like the most. The silver one.
Okay. So take aim.
Am I invisible, or is the game just letting me? Oh, there we go.
No,
Okay.
I see
Okay.
you.
I was wondering if I like had a status, or if the game was just letting me see through myself, just because.
It's from Mia's Might. it's a buff. Or yeah. Yeah, it's pretty annoying if you have an escort mission and you have like 3 or 4 people that make someone see through. You cannot find your NPC to rescue. It's insane.
Can I unlock this game? Absolutely blind. I don't see bonfire. Different power set?
Okay, that's what it was. Never mind. I was thinking something for a second. I got confused on who was who.
There it is. Bonfire.
I can't dance.
For some reason, I thought Can was green for a minute.
Nope.
You can't dance.
Okay. Yeah.
Sounds like a handicap to me.
Yeah.
I feel
I
really
can't
sorry for you.
emote. I can't express my emotion.
Don't explode, my dude.
My dude.
Don't worry, I can't emote either. This face is very static. I'm forever stuck to look like freaking what's her name, that AI chick, that robot that I forget the name of.
Futura. You're talking about one from Metropolis.
No, like the real world one.
That narrows it down.
Little much
Ah,
going
yeah.
in.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, hi, Liana.
Call it
Welcome
again.
in. I'm okay for now. Like, I'll deal with it. It's fine. I'll be okay.
mean-
Ultimately,
I
I'll be
mean,
okay.
Face is not able to emote anymore. I mean, you could take some random Hollywood lady over the 40s or something, and you would be right.
It was AI Sophia. That's the name I was thinking of. It was that robot.
Ah,
Ah, yes. Why'd I get fired? There's a whole sordid story around that. About that.
Well, we have some time. If you want to share it.
Yeah.
I mean, I got nothing against it. I mean, if y'all want to hear it, yeah. So, basically, what had happened is I worked at a Circle K, like up the street from my house, literally just like a few roads down, like maybe 4 minutes of driving. Okay. A lot of people came in yesterday. This happened yesterday. A lot of people came in. The phone in the office rang. My coworker went to answer. Like, maybe 2 minutes later, he came out and basically threw me on it because it involved tech, and he's an old man. So, what happened was, I was too fragged in the brain to realize that what was happening was a scam call and not actually, like, you know, Circle K support. So, the store lost $500.
Wow.
So as soon as I walk in today, my boss comes in, pulls me aside, and is just like, yeah, so with what happened yesterday, we just gotta let you go. I'm just like, okay then.
That doesn't make sense.
All right, let's head in.
In their own words, it's zero tolerance on scams.
Yeah, but
That's just more bullshit of the system. That's like if, you know, like if money gets totaled wrong on a waitress's tab, it always comes out of her pocket or his pocket.
Yep, I know.
It's fucking
I know, because that
stupid.
happened to me too.
Yep. Waited a lot of tables and tended a lot of bars through college.
Like, for the past several months, I've been basically screaming to the winds about why we need work unions and such. This is why. This is prime example of why.
I do agree.
I don't know. Like, I can't be mad at my boss because she was very nice to me. She was very good to me. And in her, I trust her when she said she did fight to keep my job.
Yeah. If
Well,
you
yeah,
have a good
'cause that zero
relation,
tolerance shit comes from up top anyway.
Mm-hmm.
change your name.
How's that water feel? Hmm? I wouldn't know. I can't touch anything.
Chloe.
Feel free to get the glowies.
I couldn't poke it.
I got it.
I got buffs if everybody wants to gather.
Yeah.
Coming.
Otherwise, jump on in and I'll just fire them off in the middle of combat.
Oh, that sounds good.
Firing in 3, a 2, 1. There we go.
Yes, my love. Are you okay? What's the matter?
Nothing, just sitting here.
No, my girlfriend's in the chat. Thank you.
Oh. I got you.
I mean, if you want me to call you that.
Nah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm too good for you anyway.
Hey, baby.
Well.
I'm gonna say it like butthead. Hey, baby.
Yeah, no. When I'm trying to get Green's attention, it's like, hey, listen.
If you really want to have his attention, call him Green Beard. I do it all the time.
Whatever.
By accident. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I can't do that mistake because I just call him green.
Yep.
I feel like that's prime for like a Freudian slip.
Oh, second.
Come on, try and hit me. Is that the best you got? Is that the best you can do? Come on. Ow. Okay, never mind.
Please.
Oh, there you go.
Please.
Okay, that hurt.
True, we have 2 tanks. I forgot. Hentai. Big. I see another group engaging. Oh,
Oh, that girl.
those. Yep.
Two different groups.
Okay, so we have this thing called the Great Devourer. Get tased! Taser! It has no effect. Sound the alarm, the taser doesn't work.
You need the fuse.
I'm firing as fast as I
Oh,
can.
that knockback was a bitch.
I'm pulling my trigger as fast as I can. Come back here.
Working. Fall back. Retreat.
Ow!
back
Ow!
there.
That's a rock.
Fuck.
Oh shit. Okay, I blasted those things by accident. Watch out. Incoming. Also level up. Hooray!
The
Congrats to
level?
whoever leveled.
Nice.
Nice.
Rats. How's everybody in Twitch chat? Hope you're doing well today.
Oh.
Recharging, yes I know. Oh. More down
Yep.
here.
Mighty can.
Yeah,
Have some fortitude and some adrenaline boost.
sure. I don't know if adrenaline will do anything with
it
me,
will.
but
It will.
okay. Okay.
Just say thank you and enjoy the bonus.
Aha! The taser, it works!
Dankeschön.
The mighty taser, it is unstoppable. This taser is the taser that will stun the heavens.
Whoopsie, I misclicked.
Was that a Gurren Lagann reference?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm referencing a show I've never seen.
That is very JoJo of you.
See, the thing is, I've seen a majority of JoJo, but I can't make any references. Like, it just doesn't work for me for some reason. And that actually breaks my heart. I can reference Gurren Lagann just fine, and I've never seen even a moment of it. I've seen so much JoJo, and it just doesn't work.
No, JoJo isn't clicking for me.
Which parts did you watch so far, or rather try so far?
I've seen all the way to the end of Stardust Crusaders.
Ooh, so you... Stardust Crusaders was the terrible one, in my opinion.
Why do people not like Stardust Crusaders? I loved it.
It's super flat, enemy of the week, and the stands were not exactly fleshed out yet.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I understand some people's grievances with it, as long as they can verbalize them. I still enjoyed it, though.
My favorite JoJo of all parts, and I've seen every part of the animes anyway, of the anime shows, I mean, that is released as of yet. Stardust Crusader butchered my favorite JoJo, which was Joseph. And the way he's portrayed in Stardust Crusaders really just hurts if you liked him in Battle Tendency.
Oh, you didn't like Old Man Joseph?
Absolutely not. It's not the same character in any way or form.
It did feel very different. I would like to understand how he went from sounding British to sounding very like Midwest American.
I have never seen an episode of JoJo. Or
I
My
tried it.
Hero.
I dare say
tried
you're
it
not
and-
missing much. It's a very specific kind of show.
Yeah, it's like I tried to kind of keep up with some of the newer stuff as it was coming out, and I'm like, maybe I'm just old now. Like, everything's gonna be compared to something that came out in the 90s, and it won't be as good.
You're falling victim to the
JoJo's
nostalgia
Bizarre
venom.
Adventure is actually pretty old.
Is there something in here to actually hit? I can't see anything. Oh,
Yeah,
We just gotta
not anymore.
Lupe.
Here we go.
Strictly
And
speaking, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure started, in Japan it started in the late 80s, so that is something old.
as television or as manga.
Well, as a manga in that case, but let's say, when did the anime start?
Mission is set.
Something I keep meaning to go back and like catch up on is like My Hero Academia. I don't know.
Yeah, my kiddo's into that one.
Okay, so the first part of the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure anime, as in the current iterations of TV series, that did come out in Japan in 2012. So it is more recent, but still it's so very true to the source material that you might as well consider it from that era, except
Okay.
for the visuals, I suppose. The visuals
Right.
and sound design choices like that. But it is... I mean, even that choice of soundtrack is... yeah, I mean...
I have to admit, though, it's not like for lack of trying. If it was 2012, that year, I was obsessed with Madoka Magica. So, and I still am to a degree, but that's the year that came out. In fact, like it turns 10 this summer. So,
I love that deconstruction of the magical girl genre.
Yes.
So it's brilliant.
I haven't seen
Although,
it yet.
to me, only the original show. I mean, only the original, not the sequels. The sequels don't exist for me for Magica.
Okay.
I
I was just gonna say I can see why a lot of people say that. On the flip side of that, though, it really wasn't based on the source material as it was the video game that came out of it. It spawned like this mobile game, so that whole Magia record, that's all based on a mobile game that doesn't even exist anymore. I played it till they cut service on it.
Yeah, I actually don't even mean that one. I didn't watch that one yet. What I meant was I'm not sure. I think they at some point released a series of a sequence of movies.
Oh, the
Where
movie. Yes.
the first three were basically a recap, and the last one was supposed to be a sequel or something like that.
Yeah,
And,
Rebellion and oh shit, I don't remember the names of the other two.
And that last movie that tried to be a sequel, it just it felt forced to me.
I can see that.
It's a bit it's a bit too long ago that I've seen it, so I can't really go into detail about what I don't like about it.
Right.
But yeah, but I suppose I would have to watch it again. Maybe my opinion might be different this time around, but last time
Didn't feel it.
yeah,
Sure.
I preferred the continuity that were as it was left after the original show.
Oh, are we exiting?
Yeah, let's exit.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
didn't
don't do
saw
next big payoff.
any more big groups, so let's go ahead, take the next mission.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if that was cool or not. I just kind of like, I didn't even consider it till after it was done. I'm sorry.
We all made it out.
It's pure silence.
Ouch.
All right, mission is set.
Always switching the building.
And back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take the back and forth over an escort mission any day.
Word. Yeah.
Or patrol. God, I hate patrol missions. Now, I don't mind patrol missions if I'm by myself. Because that's, I accepted it and I got into it because, well, it's just the way it is.
You just
But
deal
on
with
a
it.
team, I just don't care for them.
Be right back.
Okie dokie.
Yo.
Do I have a damage booster? I would like it. Yes. Oh wait, can't use that one. I have an accuracy. Well, I do keep them.
I need
Ah, there we go.
Look up those enhancements. What
Well,
I need. Let me see if I can figure
Disintegrate
out.
doesn't really deal damage. Just kind of okay. Yeah, it just kind of primes them for. Okay, there we go. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Shit. This is just the image, not the site, so I can't click on. Damn it. Let's see.
But yeah, overall, definitely recommend giving Madoka a shot.
What is on my to watch list anyway? I have like a long list.
Don't we all?
Yeah, let me open up my Hulu and see what's on that list.
I'm gonna try to watch the new Bob's Burgers movie tonight.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they made a movie about
Came
that.
to Hulu. Yep, came to Hulu like today, I think.
What is the movie?
Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers. They did a movie for this.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
summer. It's supposed to be like a musical, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I started watching A Teacher. Ugh. I don't know. I expected more
I
out
have
of
to
it.
admit it. I hate to admit, I only started watching Bob's Burgers. I didn't like the style of animation, but it grew on me. I'm a fan now.
Mm-hmm.
But I originally only watched it because I kind of used to have a big crush on H. John Benjamin.
Mm-hmm. I could see that.
Same with
Where
Archer.
is-
Although
oh,
Archer
there it
was
is.
fucking funny as hell.
Archer is
the
funny.
the crossover episode killed me.
Yes.
Oh, it was the best.
Yeah, it was.
Speaking of this convention I volunteered at this weekend, I got to meet the woman that does the voice work for. She is the Chocobo voice in like all things Final Fantasy.
Okay. Did you don't go down there?
Too much. Couldn't see. Sorry. My camera angle went to shit. It's fine. I take the death.
Oh, are y'all already doing
fucked that
stuff?
up.
What the hell?
No, it's my fault. I
we're-
didn't have my camera angle pointed far enough down. That is
Oh,
all
shit.
on me.
That's a bunch of enemies.
Yeah, yep. I fucked up.
Okay, I'm throwing a web
We're all
grenade
good.
to try and help. I don't know how much it'll actually help, but I'm doing it.
Yeah, I'm trying
I will
throw
try
out
to
all these
overwhelm
AoEs.
their overwhelm and throw numbers against numbers. Maybe it works.
I can't see through all the effects happening. I'm just gonna keep shooting.
No.
Yep, it's working.
Sorry.
Me
When
and
all,
my
when all else
camera
fails, just
angles.
keep shooting.
Throw them fireballs.
It works.
Fireball. Oh, shice.
Yeah.
Back up.
Guys, gather up. I got buffs for you.
Yeah, I need some HP, please.
Okay, I got 3 in particular. Fiery number 1. Regeneration aura. Fiery number. Well, that was recovery aura, regeneration aura, and then let's give you defense buff. This is some improved invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
Temporary, but it'll give you defense buff as well.
Who opened fire?
Not me.
I did.
Click that damn thing. Not that time.
Okay, we're good. Everything's fine.
Not me. Not me.
Yeah, Manhattan, you take the right.
Literally the
I
Assassin's
think
Creed
that's
thing. Just kill the guard before they sound the alarm.
Yeah.
Let's jump in.
Let's see. What is in my list here to
Ahead of
watch
us.
anyway?
Right and the left.
I
Let's
started
see.
watching Stranger Things season 4 this morning. At
Oh,
work.
so good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah,
Got
it's,
some
it's
serious
finally good
Nightmare on
again.
Elm Street vibes.
Yeah.
Can we
Yes.
go?
We're heading straight.
Yep.
Okay.
Have any of you seen a show called Under the Banner of Heaven?
Not heard of it.
No, but the name sounds. What streaming service is it on?
It's on Hulu. I'm looking at my stuff list right now. So apparently I saved
it
this
may
at
be
some
in my
point.
list too.
Ooh.
Sounds familiar.
Rats.
Level up again. Thank you.
Noise.
That's why I like hanging out with
me
you guys. It's just an experienced powertrain.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all are my friends, but you know, I'm gonna vocalize all the bonuses to it. So
It's the most fun in a big group, so yeah.
Yeah.
And it gains you the most experience, so yeah.
Oh, there we go. I see. Targety.
So poor guy.
What do you mean, poor guy? You taking pity on this guy?
Yep. In death.
Fair enough.
Ow, 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 ow.
Uh oh. Careful.
Everything's good. I hit myself, and I now have Viper again.
Just trying to get my AoEs out here.
Yep. Most of the small ones are dead, so
Let's see.
The damage
I want to look at the
spike is lower.
description.
I'm getting a call, so I'll have to drop out for now. I might
Oh,
be back
no.
later. If not, I wish all of you a good night and have fun.
Thank you so much
Take
for
care, man.
joining us.
And see you again next time, if not later.
Have a good day, sir.
Take care.
Likewise.
Right. Later.
Oh yeah, that's right. I also have Snow White with the red hair, Charlotte, Ergo Proxy.
Oh, Ergo's so good. Jesus Christ, I love that one.
Cautious Hero, Fruits Basket, which I need to rewatch. My girlfriend is absolutely nuts about Fruits Basket.
I've had it recommended to me for like decade and a half. No, almost 2 decades now, and I'm just like.
It is pretty good. Like
So much.
if you like romance stories with a little bit of goofy, it's really good.
I don't actually.
No.
Yeah. me neither.
It's not like a cut to that kind of style of writing, and it may honestly have something to do with like my
That's a lot of bodies
broken-
over there.
broken
Yeah,
tragic
those
mind.
are
I don't
three
do
groups
romance.
We could pull them alone. But in all honesty, I also think we could pull them all at once.
Mr. Can, looks like you're taking a lot I there.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh crap!
The can is down, and I'm about to go
so
down.
much for that.
Help me.
Hold on.
I did it.
It's here.
Louise,
Ah,
come
yeah.
on, Louise, come on.
I'm running away.
Ah.
Let's go.
I'm fine.
Bring the rain. Bring
Critical
the
error.
rain.
System failing.
Could have gotten.
Hold on,
You could have
Oculus.
gotten a full heal and full energy recovery.
Spicy
That would be
bread.
better. But
Thank you.
I didn't.
I didn't know necromancers could fix robots.
Nah, it was my own fault.
Oh, fuck these. Get out of here, buddy. Give me a health. Come on. Shit. Shit. And these guys clear all res. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Okay. Res.
Hmm. Hmm.
There we go. Buffs back.
Oh no, I'm having ideas now. No. Ow, ow! Bullets!
Bullets are always good.
And Doctor said I needed more iron in my body, but I don't think he meant like this.
That's one way to interpret that.
I don't think this is what he meant, you
Hold
know?
on, Can.
That's the right
Hold
way.
on,
Yeah.
Can. I got you.
Yep.
Hold on. There you go.
Some of those can stun, I guess.
I don't
Or
have
I
the
got-
energy to do 4 groups
No, it's fine.
in a row.
As I said, it's fine. I was just stunned, so I couldn't get a heal.
You guys,
Take a
before we
heal.
go into the next group,
Yep.
I got buffs.
Uh,
Okay.
Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Where we at? Where you at?
nope.
I think they're down the stairs.
Yep.
Oh, all the way down. Okay, I thought someone was behind me.
Okay. We're done.
So if these guys are the resistance, what are they resisting?
You'll
Rule of
learn
law?
that the more you go into the Praetorian story arcs.
Okay.
It's trying to explain it is yeah, a headache.
There's a lot, yeah.
It's very cool, but it's very involved.
Oh wait, this area is the first ward.
There's what?
This is actually the underground tunnel network beneath Praetoria.
Hmm.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. It's where you go towards the first ward. Yeah. Cool. Noise.
Can I up my brightness? I can't see a damn thing. Graphics. Where's my gamma? How do I...
Buffed up, Mr. Can go kick ass.
Yep.
I have no idea if that actually helps, but I'm just gonna work with it.
Nice.
That was loud noise,
Light
whatever
'em
that
up.
was.
Yep. That was my 2-hit buff.
Good job.
It did a little damage, but it did I think like 2%
Jane!
for every.
So, I've got a
Hi.
guy Twitch chat. Says, hello, question. I thought this game was shut down a while ago. Looks so much fun and nostalgic. Does anybody want to explain any
Not me.
faster than me? Because I'm long-winded.
The way it was
so-
explained to me is that it was killed off and now it's back due to the fan community pretty much reviving it through necromancy.
Yep.
I
That's-
like
that
that
that is good enough
explanation.
description.
With
I
the
like
depth
that.
behind it.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
But I did post in the Twitch chat some more information if you'd like to get back into the thick of it. You can check out Homecoming and some of the servers that we play on. Thanks for joining the playground. Thanks so much, Tato. Now
Jane
I want
cannot
some
hear you.
potatoes.
Your mother.
There you are.
Hello.
So,
Heyo.
Hi there.
Jane, we're rocking almost a full team. We got 2 spaces left. Get your ass in here.
yep.
Did someone
We're
just run
running
ahead?
level 50 content.
Uh-oh.
Elite Resistance Rune Soldier, you say? Alright, I'll swing on him. What you got?
I'm sorry, Green. I missed what you said.
We have room for 2 more. Come join us. We're doing level 50 content. We're trying to get Pixie here up to 50, and she's 49.
Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Pixie, this be your first 50?
I think so. We may have gotten one other character through like some crazy farming, but I didn't really get to do any storyline missions and like
Ah,
really
Okay.
breed things. We just were kind of like running, gunning.
gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Can't I
shit.
move? Okay, there we go.
Damn it. Someone drained me.
Does anyone have heals?
Yeah. I've been spamming them. Where have you been?
I guess not near you. I've been stuck in the corner firing my rifle with reckless abandon.
Oh no!
Guys, I will say this once
Thank
and
you,
one
sir.
time only. I am the team healer. I am not your healer.
I mean, I was like basically shoulder to shoulder with everyone. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think I saw you peeing in the corner back there.
I was there. I was part of the action.
Yeah, I saw you write your name on the concrete.
Can we?
I'm a girl, thank you. I couldn't even do that if I tried.
Yeah, I was surprised. That's some talent you got going on.
Thank you. I'm glad someone here recognizes.
Move. Welcome to the chat, Smooth. It seems you turned up at just the right time.
Exactly. Why would you want to miss this?
I got group
There,
buffs ready.
he likes your team healer. I'm smelling a T-shirt right now. I'm smelling a T-shirt. I'm the team healer, not your personal healer. Yeah.
That's a D&D shirt if ever I've heard one.
Yeah. But it works across different mediums.
True, true.
All right.
Hey, Jane, are you going to come in?
I
Oh, there you are. Ooh, you're bringing out the big gun.
Oh, really?
Invite sent. There you go.
How do you pronounce that?
Mastermind, are all your characters summoned?
Yep.
Okay. Shall we wait for Miss Jane to get here?
All the way in Atlas.
I
So
don't mind.
let's
Go
wait.
for it.
All right,
It-
guys. Jane, we're going to go ahead and finish the mission. We don't have too much longer anyway.
Buff.
That's number 2, and here's number 3. And for Mr. Can, I've got some fortitude and some adrenaline boost.
We really need some like hero music.
I know, I do love playing music, but then
Thank you,
Is
whoever's
this,
doing that.
is this Twitch safe music, by the way?
Yes,
I
it
would
is.
hope. Okay,
This
good.
is
Okay.
from a voice mod.
Thank you, sir. Oh, Jesus, Smooth.
Oh yeah, speaking of voice mod, did you see? Did you get the notification about the upcoming AI voices?
I heard about it.
Yeah,
Oh
the-
shit! There's Nightstar.
Who?
This is going to be a fight.
On which side? Oh, left? Oh.
Yeah, she's already aggroed onto us.
Alright, we'll kick her ass.
Holy
Here we
shit.
go.
No. Target. There we go.
Wow. She is not taking a lot of damage. Get webbed. This is either WWE or a Five Finger Death Punch music video.
Hey, Smooth. I'm doing good, actually. How are you? I know things in Discord were sounding kind of blah.
Oh, okay. Bah. I got knocked out of the sky. That was alarming.
Hate that.
Yeah, but.
Oh, it's because I'm out of energy. That's why. Ow, ow, ow.
We gonna get you. Almost there. Da, 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 da. Don't forget, everybody out there in Twitch land, if you have Amazon Prime, you can link that to your Twitch account and get 1 free sub a month to spin on any streamer you like.
There we go.
Oh, what the hell?
Now we take care of the ACU. Okay.
Yep.
There we go. Sorry, 1 second. Ah,
Fuck me.
what happened? Stop.
Consume.
I'm sorry, I suddenly got very alarmed. My entire right leg fell asleep.
Oh. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know how or why that happened.
Yeah. We could blue pill.
Blue pill or get this next group? It's a
I
team
mean-
group, right?
Yeah.
XP's XP?
Yep, yep.
HPs.
What the hell?
Well, that did it.
yeah,
Woohoo!
easy.
Nice and easy.
So what happens at 50 anyway?
Oh. Well, you get your final slots. You get 3 enhancement slots to put around. You also begin your journey as an incarnate.
Ah.
I am going to take a quick bio break, you guys.
Okay.
I need to get up and see what the hell's wrong with my leg.
Yeah, definitely don't sit on that. But a bump.
Attached.
In the meantime, I'll go ahead and queue up the mission.
Mute everything.
Ah.
Alright, mission is set. And it's just the next chamber over.
Of course.
What else? Yeah.
I mean, same building.
Yeah, but we went outside.
Oy. Okay, well
The
that
last
won't.
building, or last time.
But we also went outside this time, so...
Didn't have to.
I know. Now. Ah, yeah.
It really is like a cool up and coming general story for this game. Like going from itty bitty baby superhero stopping purse snatchers to, from the sounds of it, saving alternate realities.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Whoops.
Been there, done. Fun times.
Okay. Well, hi.
The game is pretty much the whole way pure power fantasy. It's so insane.
It's like Warframe.
Oh yeah.
Even better than Warframe. because
little
you don't
little
have
baby
to
Tenno
fight
taking
your
out like
tongue.
scouts to.
Bite your tongue, mister.
No. I played 800 hours of Warframe. I can.
800.
Oh
Look at the
my
beginner.
Such a noob. It's so huge. 800 hours and he thinks he can judge the game.
Yes. Who did?
I'm already here. I apologize. I don't. I'm literally just standing in the corner next to some dude in like a green gi.
Wait a minute, Ocular, where are you?
I said I'm already here.
Oh, don't go into the mission. Wait until we all go in together. The reason why when somebody goes into the mission, a timer starts.
Shite.
And anybody who comes in after 5 minutes, I think it's 5 minutes,
Okay.
will not get the end bonus.
Hmm.
Ah.
Okay. Good to know.
Um,
Okay.
They put that into place because there was a lot of people taking advantage of it.
Okay.
Just coming in last second.
Here, if I leave, does that help? I'm here. I am. Hi.
I'm just gonna reset the mission. It's all good.
Alrighty. Sorry.
It's all good.
Fine. It's fine. I mean, yeah.
It's gonna stay up here in the
didn't know
naughty
either,
corner.
so. Opel, what level are you currently on?
I think I was level 11 at the start of this, and I've leveled up twice, so it should be
If
13. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to go outside.
If you hover over your upscale level and hold your mouse still, it shows your current level. Your actual level.
13.
Nice. Oh, you are getting great amounts of experience. If you want, you could also take a double experience boost.
Ooh, what do I need to do for that?
That is true. And there's plenty of people who will be willing to give out some influence if you need it.
Yep.
So the loss of influence is not going to hurt.
It isn't gonna hurt because the right recipes you get out of those missions you can sell for one 100,000 influence. What you need to do is you have the Uruboro portal,
Yes.
yes? Do you know? Yeah, Uroboros portal. Either go to Atlas Palace, Atlas Park,
Mm-hmm.
and go to the pay to win vendor. You can buy their experience boost on the temporary powers underneath boost, and then on the bottom it's double experience boost. Or you can go also in what's the disco called again? Pocket D.
Pocket D.
Yeah. There's also a pay to win vendor.
Hmm. Alright, so it's the pay-to-win thing in Atlas Park?
Yep.
Okay.
There is, yeah, next to
Besides
Atlas.
the
No problem, Pixie.
Well, here I am.
what's the problem? Does
No problem.
she take
Pixie's taking her medicine.
overuse?
Hi, Seven Sins. Welcome in. Someone showed up. What's up, buddy?
So, at work,
Pay
we
to
have
win.
2 huge fig trees. And I've got so many damn figs right now at the house. And they're so damn good. I would eat every damn one of them, but they tend to make you a bit, shall we say, very regular.
Yes.
But they're so good.
All right. All right. Where is this thing? You said it's by Atlas.
Yeah, at the trainer. At
Talking about the information
if
thing over here.
it's called pay to win. P2W.
It's a woman. It's a female
Yep.
contact. If you are facing the front of Atlas, if you're actually looking him in the face,
Yes, I'm looking
it's
up
to
at his
the left
face.
side of the pedestal.
Left side of the pedestal. Over here. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep shouting.
Let's see. Where is it?
Temporary.
Temporary powers. I'm assuming
Booster.
it's under. I'm assuming it's under buffs.
Buffs. Yeah, sorry, not booster.
Experience boosters. Here we go.
On way down.
Double XP for 1 hour.
Yeah, buy it like 8 times. As much as you can.
Yep, that was 8.
Yep.
Oh, I thought this person's name was Dark Sushi.
There we go. Now you should hear me a little better without the feedback.
Yes.
Test
Yes,
1,
but you sound like an
2.
android.
Yeah,
Oh,
no feedback.
Okay, well, I can't make another Ouroboros portal. And it doesn't look like anyone here has one. Hmm.
What you want to do is
Go.
go to the tram.
Mm-hmm.
At the bottom of the tram, you'll see a glowing portal that can take you here.
Yeah, that should be better.
Yeah. Could also go.
Wait. Ooh. What did I just click? Wait. Where am I going?
Paragon Island.
Where am I?
Peregrine.
You are
Where am I? What is this place?
Echo Palace. It's the Echo. It's the there should be a portal also there
Yes, I just came
on
out
the
of it.
sides.
So, as cool as this place looks,
Yeah, it's empty.
Firegreen Island. There we go.
You went to Callisti Wharf.
I was in some big like Coliseum place.
Oh, that I forgot about that.
That
Yeah,
doesn't sound good.
if you look out in Ouroboros, you will also transport it there. If you look in.
You want to teleport?
I'm coming. I'm almost there.
You'd already be here. If you
Okay,
let me
fine.
teleport you.
All right, if you can do it faster, by all means. Woo!
But he's not TR. TR.
Why did I lose health?
For damage?
Did I lose health, or did it just expand my bar?
Most likely got some health.
Yeah, the room. Okay.
Welcome back.
Run down the hall.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was using Mystic Fortune on you. You probably got a little HP buff.
Are we ready?
I'm a coming.
Okay. Oh, are we going in?
Let's go.
Let's do this!
Hi, Greybeard.
Let's go.
Greybeard, I see you in chat. Greybeard says, "Good evening, heroes. Y'all are sounding great today."
Rude.
What I want to do one of these days is I want to like.
Of course we're
Let's see
sounding
here.
great. We got Pixie in the call.
I try. And getting used to my old lady glasses. Oh,
What's with the screaming?
Yeah, wrong button.
Hi.
I pressed the scream button by accident.
Alright, so it looks like I can just get rid of the web grenade. It doesn't really help me much. And then everything's going to shift over. Well, no. This is going to go there. Very inopportune time to be doing this, but.
Oh, it's fine.
There we go. Okay, we're good.
oh Jesus. Thank you, Smooth, for that meow alert. Kind of tricking me, because, yeah, one of my kitties is actually like a foot behind me. She's been demanding the pets. It does. All my sound alerts get me every time.
Kicking
Okay.
ass and taking names.
That was a good guy with a gun. Okay.
It stays.
What's
Even
it?
in milk.
I'm sorry, do I look like one of these things?
No, but I was hearing a gun go off behind me in my headphones, and I thought we had a runner, and I was like, God damn it. And I realized it was one of
Oh,
the...
hey.
La, 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 la. Spicy breath. Oh, purple guy in the next room.
Purple guy. I didn't know we were suddenly doing Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh man, my kid loves to cosplay Freddy characters.
It is a good franchise. I still enjoy it. Man, that started when I was like in my freshman year of high school. Damn. I still can't believe it sometimes.
My kiddo's not even in high school yet, so.
Feel old.
Not as old as me, you youngin'.
Please.
Still a comment, Dream?
Nope. Low hanging fruit.
I mean, you know. Never mind. Nah, I'm not gonna grab it.
You're not gonna grab that low-hanging fruit?
Yeah, no. If I'm not gonna take it, I'm not gonna ask you to take it. even for admonishments, I'm not gonna go for it. My throat is just all fucked up today. My throat is raw.
Aim! Fire!
Fire? Someone said fire. Fire!
That would be the
Just a time warning, I've got about 40 more minutes.
Okay.
Gotta go make dinner for the family.
Eee.
I want some dinner.
Dan.
I don't know what I'm gonna make yet.
How could you eat?
How does chicken parm sound?
Delicious.
Very good, actually.
Hey!
Rat?
I leveled him twice in the same mission. Nice.
There's Bobcat.
Yep.
Oh,
Found
I put the wrong group.
The guy in the gi is taking her.
Yeah, let's. Manhattan, come back here. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever.
Deflection, deflection. There we go. Yeah.
I'm behind you, guys. Just letting you know.
Okie dokie.
I will try
I
not
can
to
heal
shoot you.
myself. No, I can heal myself for a bit. It's fine. If you just don't run away and let me behind.
Nah, we're not going anywhere. Bobcat's putting up a fight.
yeah, let's dance.
I'm stunned.
Oh no.
Don't be stunned.
Well,
Worse.
it's stunning, I could say.
Where's Mr. Manhattan?
Yeah, he's dying.
Oh no! Get out of there! Oh, and he's
Yeah,
dead.
well,
Shit.
Oh no, he's dead. Can I use
Sorry.
can I use one of my things?
I can give him one.
No, he isn't.
didn't saw that. Are they?
Oh, come on, Bish. Fall.
Nice.
Oh, she hit that force of nature. We're not going to be able to hit.
I'm too tired to keep pulling my trigger, apparently.
Giggity.
No. Green.
That take a minute for anyone else? Just me? Okay.
I was trying to keep my giggling to a minimum.
Not me.
Is that just me, or did her health just go up instead?
Yeah, because we don't
No.
deal damage currently.
I'm trying.
No, it's normal because
I'm having
we
to
have
take it easy
force
'cause
of
I'm
nature.
Ah,
running out of endurance.
Not a problem, Mr. Manhattan.
she's just kind of here.
There's still some up. Okay.
Is this how Sisyphus felt?
Slowly but surely.
Oh my god, she's... Ah!
Yeah, but the endurance drops as well.
There we go.
Awesome. Okay.
Shoot.
Somebody see a glowy anywhere?
Yep.
Don't think so. Oh,
Damn it!
Ha ha ha! Suffer!
oh shit. do, do, do.
Another
Woohoo.
group. Another group! Bluebell! Bluebell!
No, there was a
Okay.
girl.
Bluebell!
I'm just gonna run. Alright. Greybeard and Venom daggers.
Why am I still taking damage? What the hell is hitting me?
Yeah, me too. What the hell?
Haha! Suffer! Did you get knocked down, Jade?
Oh no.
I want to see like the ultimate plot twist where the blue pill is actually just like voluntary entrance to the White Light Express.
Okay, I have to go see Tina in person. So give me just a moment.
I was wondering if I'm the only one that ever thinks that. Hear it in the back of my head.
The Final Fantasy thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it lives in my brain. I do that just like all the time for no reason.
For me, it was a subliminal thing all weekend. I don't know if you were on the call when I explained it. I volunteered for a local little anime convention that happens just outside of Austin every year, and one of our voice actor panel guests was her name's Sammy, and she does the voice of the Chocobo anything in the Final Fantasy games, and she has like the highest pitched voice. I swear, it's crazy.
Mission set.
And it was really cool. Minori, we got Minori this year. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Minori, but very cool fashion icon in Japan.
No, not really. What kind of fashion though?
Just very like frilly outfits, and I've never honestly seen them without makeup on, so I don't even know. Like that's like her. She just has this look. I'll have to
glad
drop
you-
her. I'll have to drop her Instagram in my Discord. But she's very cool and just has this style that she's kind of famous for creating.
So many doors.
Ooh.
Oh. Hi.
Somebody start the fire.
You want to pull them out or?
Nope.
Are you loving it?
What is this? Some Mickey D's chicken nuggets?
That was
That's what it
not.
sounded like he was singing.
That was not McDonald's.
Ah. Well, I want some chicken nuggies anyway.
Heck yeah.
I'm all.
Molecula, get your ass in here.
I'm going. I don't know. I'm all full of chicken and pasta right now, so.
What is chicken imposter?
Huh?
Chicken parm. Chicken parmesan.
What?
Oh, I thought you said chicken imposter.
Yeah, chicken imposter, so sus.
You know that impossible meat bullshit that they're putting out?
I
Yeah.
enjoy it. I'm the only person I know that enjoys it. Like, it's expensive, but I still
Sorry.
think it's good.
Sorry, vegans. Didn't mean to break any hearts.
Yeah, that Impossible Burger that Burger King has, it's all vegetable meat. That thing is much worse for you than a regular Whopper.
Really?
Yep. There's a bit of you can go find nutritional information about it out there.
It's,
It is not a healthy burger.
Is that because of how Burger King handles it?
Probably.
Kind of like that thing I heard forever ago about how supposedly the McDonald's salad is worse for you than just a regular Big Mac.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got focus down.
Ooh. The group on me. You can all die now. Everybody die.
Critical
Ah,
error.
the second.
Yeah, that's why I've asked if you want to pull them out.
I know.
Because otherwise you have to jump around and get the aggro and pay attention.
System failure.
Nah.
Can y'all understand me if I do the robot voice?
Okay, Megatron.
I guess not.
I was asking, it's like, can y'all understand me if I do the robot voice?
I
Hey,
didn't.
Partially.
partially, yeah.
I go, hey! Man, this is awesome.
Damn it.
No slacking.
I got myself up.
Slacker, no slacking.
I got myself up. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Check the VOD. Check the
Oh,
freaking
so many
VOD.
clips. So many clips we could make.
And why don't we? What's stopping us?
Because I'm too busy throwing fire in people's faces.
Multitask.
I lost my ability to multitask in my 30s.
That sounds like excuses.
Kinda.
Time slowed. Damn it. I'm stunned.
Oh no.
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
if the
dying.
robot voice is bad, you know.
I always have this one.
Satan.
That's the new one that VoiceMod put out. They called it. It's called Spellcaster.
Very cool. I see that.
Yeah. Literally sound like a dude who's been living in a deep dark cave for the past 40 years, eating mushrooms
Does he have a
and
beard?
saying incantations. Yes, he does. Huh, I'm actually doing pretty good damage this time around. I feel useful.
That's always my feeling with like a brand new character. You're trying to get leveled up, and I'm like, I'm not doing anything to contribute to the group.
I don't
That's
have a single set on this character yet, so yeah,
I-
you're probably more effective than me.
So, okay, so from 1 to terror, how scared should I be of this Neuron character?
We've been handling them pretty good, pretty well. I don't think we'll be. I think we'll be okay.
Okay, I trust
Let's pull them out, guys. I can't.
Agreed.
I like how there's like
Yeah.
45 people
Okay.
here.
Yeah. All the minions. Manhattan. Oh, Manhattan is inside.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm trying. He's popping off my solos.
So, random question. This just popped into my head because I'm curious. Who is everyone's favorite little-known superhero?
The Tick.
The
I
Tick.
do love the Tick.
I've actually heard of the Tick.
Oh.
It's been a long time since I've heard anyone talk about the Tick. Ow. Ants.
Spoon.
Well, I love Nestor Carbonell, and he's on Lost, and I'm a huge Lost fan, so it's always stuck in my head. Like, his other work.
I've been trying to figure out where this one meme came from. It was just like, I'm 90% sure it's like a Japanese show or something along those lines.
Captain says Fat Man the human flying saucer. I have never heard of this.
Wait. I'm gonna need you to run that one by me
I know,
again.
I'm like, wait, what? Fat Man the human flying saucer.
Okay, everyone, everything pause. This is going to Google right now. Immediately.
Please. My interest has been piqued. Oh, my back.
Oh my god, it's a thing. Why and how?
Captain says, my hand to God, an actual comic character from the 40s.
Let's see. Fat Man, the Human Flying Saucer is a fictional character. Comic superhero created by artist C.C. Beck and writer Otto Binder in the 1960s. Beck and Binder created Fat Man long after Beck's popular creation. Captain Marvel was canceled partly due to a copyright infringement suit with DC Comics.
Oh.
And it's seriously just like some really heavy-set, like, guy in a green suit, blonde hair. Where'd everybody go?
I think Captain wins the award for
Little known
most
superheroes.
obscure.
Hold on, I need to check the
I
map.
don't
Where'd
know.
everybody go? I'm coming.
So I can say that I wasn't aware much of Moon Knight before the series got picked up and everything, but Zach clued me in and gave me a lot about the story, and I got really into it. And so I know that, like, kind of up until Marvel started pulling from their back catalog, he was still kind of more on the obscure side. At least no one I knew really was into it.
I'm just leveling left, right, and center.
So
I am a long time Moon Knight fan, and they stayed very true. Like one or two really tiny little things, they stayed very true to the source material.
The making of, like, they call it they call their series The Assembled, but the making of is up now on Disney Plus, and it's super interesting. I love watching those episodes, breaking down.
Yeah, I watched a few of them too. These are cool.
I like how more random questions just keep popping into my brain, and all of them could be a great avenue for discussion.
Captain says, I'm into comic history. He wasn't a werewolf hunter like he was in the book. This is true.
Yep.
They did kind of pull back on that side, but who knows what will happen in the next season. Maybe they will try to implement.
He wasn't so much a werewolf hunter as much as he was hired by a company to hunt werewolf by night. Jack Russell.
Yeah. But I've always been interested, even when I was a kid, in Egyptology.
Thanks for that. I imagine a Jack Russell Terrier as a werewolf.
Is it Jack Russell? Was that his name?
It's a were terrier.
Best name for a werewolf, says Captain. Best name for a werewolf.
Oh god, you could do that in situation.
You're a bunch of yip.
Wait. I can do this. Don't stop me now. Ah, crap. Ah, man, I almost had it.
Having a good time.
Why are you back here?
Yeah. I came so close to taking down a purple by myself, and then his friend stepped in.
Yikes. Sirius says, yes, it was Jack Russell. Captain says, yes, that was Werewolf by Night's name.
That's supposed to be coming in another Disney series.
Oh no.
But it was cool the way they ended it, because I was worried they weren't going to bring in any more of his personalities, and then at the end there, the way they ended it, I won't.
Oh yeah.
But the way they ended it was very much like, okay, awesome, we're going to get to see this side too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all about the more brutal stuff. I'm a huge horror fan, so for me, I like it when shit gets dark and I think that was another reason the series stood up for me. I was like, yeah, okay. They went there. They're gonna go there.
Let me introduce you to my mama.
Let me introduce you to my fist.
Yeah, notice the name I gave my shadow creature.
So anybody besides me see Thor: Love and Thunder?
I have not seen it yet, but I want to.
I did.
No spoilers, but what'd you think, Pixie?
I'll
Honestly?
I honestly, first of all, Christian Bale, fuck yes, killed it in this movie. Fucking
Yes, he
killed
did.
it in this movie. Without getting into very, very specific, I'll just say the best scene with the kids, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes.
Fucking
Yes.
had me on, like, I was nearly on the floor. Yeah, too good. But I did
Now, the first-
feel, just one small remark, and it's not the film proper. I would have swapped the post-credit scenes. Like, usually the last post-credit scene in a Marvel is in some way leading up to something else. And I
Yeah.
felt like the first one did that better, whereas the second one was just like a nice top off. Like, oh, okay, that's great that happened. I don't know. That's just, like I said, a very small thing and not with the movie proper.
I first became aware of Christian Bale in the movie American Psycho, but it wasn't until I saw him in Equilibrium that I went, oh my god, this man's amazing.
Actually, I go
He's
further back
very
than that.
dedicated to his craft.
One of my favorites was Velvet Goldmine. That was
There's
one
also
of-
The Machinist. That was good too.
Mighty can't just scare the
again?
crap out of me. I just see this giant thing run through the door.
The Machinist.
Oh, Machinist, yes. Sorry, but I don't know if it was my headphones or your mic. Something garbled for me for just a second. But yeah,
It was
no.
probably my teeth.
Man, that film was so fucking good. And I saw that film around the same time that I saw Memento, so like those two just like,
Oh wow, I
Hardcore for
forgot
me.
about Memento.
oh fuck yes, Memento.
Describe in 3 words what's happening in this room.
Death.
Utter absolute chaos. I
Quick
love it.
deeds!
Stunned.
Death.
Did we use compound word?
Can I narrow it down to 2? Cluster and fuck?
I'll accept that. I will accept that.
Well,
Also, thank you, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
some could also say big clusterfuck.
Yeah. I wanted to say 4, but I was just like, yeah, you know what? That seems like a lot.
You just cheat and use hyphen.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That does feel kind of cheaty.
Like, I engaged.
So I wanted to ask earlier because I feel like that. Okay, I got stuck for a second. I wanted to ask earlier because I feel like this has potential. What is everyone's favorite development fuck up story? Like actually, like teeny tiny brain development moment story.
I don't even get the question, so yeah,
I'm not
okay.
quite, like, do you have a story locked and loaded that you could give us as an example?
I have a portion of a story, yes. Have you guys heard about the Halo TV show?
I watched
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen the producer interviews?
No, I haven't seen any BTS on that.
They openly admit to not even checking the source material, not the games, not the comics, not nothing. They just went
Well,
and
if you watched
frickin' made the
it,
show.
and if you watched it and you were a fan, you could. That was very evident.
Yeah.
I will agree with that. Like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of been a common thing I've been reading amongst critics.
Yeah. It doesn't get better. Like, I'm not even a big Halo guy, and even then I'm just like, that is dumb. That is stupid. Come on.
You know.
I got buffs.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just over here, like, right next to the door.
I'm firing right now. So I should have just fired them off to begin with.
Like, we were all in a very tight hallway. You could have just done it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Agree.
What happened?
Yeah.
Also,
boss.
just Russell Crowe, like, seriously? Like, seriously? I mean, like, I haven't followed much of his career. I was never a huge fan. Just like, yeah, I respect him. He does well in his roles, but he just doesn't do a lot of films that pique my interest. But, like, I'd say within the last couple years, we went back and watched Gladiator. And to go from, like, seeing this man in his fucking peak to that, oh, man. And the accent, like, really?
The Greek accent, yeah.
Like,
What is
well,
Russell Crowe doing now?
It sounded more to me like he was auditioning from fucking Mario Brothers.
I'll say this. Not a spoiler, but I'm glad they brought in another LGBTQIA plus character.
Well, the one that everyone should already know would be Valkyrie, unless that's who you're referencing.
No.
Okay, just making sure. Hold
From
on.
the sounds of it, it's someone he has an interest in.
It's a character that when I was a gay little teen, I kind of had a crush on him. He was one of my comic book crushes.
Are we talking about the post-credit scene?
Yep.
Oh, I like that actor.
You go. Yeah.
I like him a lot. I find him very pleasing to look at.
Yes. Well, that character has been established as
Two
bi.
groups. Oh, that's excellent.
Yep.
Let's see, what else has Russell Crowe done?
And another one here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was another one right next to you.
Oh.
Oh.
In the other
well,
corner as well.
Oh yeah, I see it.
Oh shit, I see you guys. Okay. I'm coming.
Yeah, we're aggroing two groups.
It should be fine. This group is only a minion group. And 2 lieutenants, so that group
You think
couldn't
you
take
can run
long.
from me? Haha, no.
Wait a minute. I feel like I remember this one. Wait. Oh no, never mind. Wrong movie.
How's everybody doing in Twitch chat?
I was looking up like what other movies Russell Crowe did, and I thought I recognized one. So let's see.
He did a.
Most notably, he did Gladiator.
Beautiful
That's the one everyone knows. Yeah, that's the one that I thought I recognized. He also did Unhinged, which I haven't seen, and I don't think I've even heard of. The Next 3 Days, which sounds familiar. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Les Mis.
Oh yeah.
Blue pill.
What was that?
Yeah,
Like, oh
yes.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Blue pill.
Okay.
Everything is good.
He also did Robin Hood, Noah, American
yeah,
Gangster. Oh yeah, he did Master and Commander. I forgot that.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Wait, he
Hey,
was in,
What
Pixie.
the hell? Why did I get spat out down here?
wait, he was in the 2017 Mummy? What did he do in the Mummy?
Hey, Pixie.
Yes.
How's that leveling coming?
Over halfway.
Yay! Mission is set, folks.
Will probably be my last one.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. He was the main he was a antagonist in 310 to Yuma.
Anybody else seen the trailers for Bullet Train?
Bullet Train?
I think I have.
Bullet Train starring Brad Pitt.
Hmm.
It looks awesome.
So, who remembers The Quick and the Dead, if anyone has seen that movie?
Hell yes. I don't even like westerns, but that one, yeah. Hell yeah.
That one was good. I'm trying to remember what he did in that movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. Where is he?
I remember
He played Court, whoever Court was.
I need
DiCaprio and
I need
Sharon
10 minutes.
Stone.
But go forward without me.
Okay.
No.
I remember DiCaprio, Sharon Stone. Who am I thinking of? Who's the bad guy?
Ooh, I can throw smoke grenades. The one you're thinking of, the bad guy. Shite cast. It was
seen it
Gene
before.
Hackman.
Hackman. Thank you.
And the lead role was Sharon Stone.
Yep.
You ready to go in?
My last mission. Yep. Yep.
Let's do it to it. Let's rock and roll.
I will be right to that.
Oh God, warriors.
Aw. Come out and play.
This is where we're going to fight Battle Maiden.
Warriors, you say? Maiden, you say?
I do say.
Location, you say?
Champion of war. Champion of nothing.
Wait, what? Excuse me? Wait, how?
What? What happened?
Okay, no, I still have the Google page for The Quick and the Dead pulled up on my phone right here, and I noticed one of the related questions from the Google thing, and it says, "Was The Quick and the Dead a flop?" And apparently it was at the time.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, I didn't even see it until it was already on VHS.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
But the same thing could be said for The Labyrinth, and that movie is fucking awesome.
Was that the one with, what's his name?
David Bowie.
Yes, there we go. I can never remember his name when I need it. And I know there's someone out there in the world that wants to
Speaking of David
crucify
Bowie.
me.
Yes.
Speaking of David Bowie, did you ever see The Man Who Fell to Earth?
I've seen clips of it. When I found out about it, I tried to find it on streaming, and you can't fucking find it on streaming.
Okay. Well, do yourself a favor. If you ever want to see it, go ahead. It's a very strange but very loose adaptation of the book. What you should do is find the new series with Chiwetel Ejiofor or Ejiofor.
Uh-huh. I like him.
They are staying true to the book, and it's goddamn amazing.
That's very cool. Yeah, I will have to check
It
that out.
is intense.
Because like I've even played like the David Bowie video game that he was in.
The
funny,
Nomad Soul, Omicron.
Yes, Omicron.
Yep, I have it on my Dreamcast.
I won't say that I completed it. It's available on Steam, but because it even for the way they tried to port it to PC, it's still difficult to play for me.
Yes, it is.
I just couldn't. I wanted the story. I might have to like find a playthrough or some shit, but I did try.
Alright, so we're looking for clues to something? I'm assuming we
yeah.
just go around and beat people until we find them, or do we actually like some need to find something?
It'll be a glowy.
Okay. You want me to go around and look, or do you want me to
Let's
you want me to shoot things with you?
Well,
Pew pew.
let's stick around as long as Pixie can,
Mm-hmm.
and then if we still haven't found it, let's just go ahead and do a search for it and take
Like I
a
said,
battle
I'll
maybe.
finish up this mission. That's not a problem.
Well, this
I can
mission
run.
could go a little while. This is a big map.
I'll just make sure I mute my 6 o'clock alarm. Not a problem. Blam.
Alternate dimensions, baby.
Pew pew.
Oh, hi. Okay. That was the shortest level up notice I've ever had.
I didn't even hear it. Wow.
Yeah, I was a ways away.
Same.
But yeah, it was just
Must
like
have been
bling.
really far away.
I was like at the end of, I was like at the corner of the street. I was way down.
Yoinks.
Okay, I'm hitting hard now. Oh, this feels good. I went and got me my real sniper shot.
There you go. Now, if Battle Maiden is here, she'll be back here.
I really wish I could up my brightness. There's a champion of war who's a purple. Can anyone explain this like gold ring around one of my abilities? Like, is that supposed to signify something?
What's your archetype?
Blaster. I'm a blaster hero
if
with
it's
a
around
rifle.
your snipe. Okay.
Yeah.
If it appears around one of your sniper abilities, what that signifies is you can fire it off instantly. It doesn't have a build-up time.
Hmm.
But we don't get the sniper bonus as well.
Correct.
If you wait-
Ah.
Yep. So you count as still in combat. As long as you see this ring around your sniper ability.
Okay. Yeah, it's the penetrating ray. It has a bit of a wind up to it. Ah, okay. I see the difference. Thank you.
And runners.
I wonder if I can tag that guy. Oh, it's still charging. Hold on. I wonder if I can tag one of these fools from here. Out of range? Oh no, interrupted. Oof, that hurt.
My targeting. God damn. Yeah, no.
Oh, that's good. So there was a dude I was having a bit of trouble with before I got with you guys. He was one of the Skulls guys. I think his name was Velis. Well, he's in for a very rude surprise when I come back. I'm gonna blast a hole right through his pancreas. Ooh, I found Flashy.
Oh, I see it too.
I was here first. Hooray.
By all means. Wow, look at
Well,
that.
we can leave if you want.
What the fuck? Apparently
So,
somebody
crew,
bit my
what do you
arm.
say?
I'm here for whatever the plan is.
Yeah, there's a guy.
Experience.
Yeah, good. Clean house.
Okay.
I love Blaster Class so much.
Me too.
So I have 2 robot characters. I have this one, and then I have her dual pistols gunslinger brother. And so far, they're both so much fun. I need to actually
Have you
write
played
out the
Sentinel
bios.
yet?
I have not played a Sentinel yet, no.
There's group.
Is there an AoE like gun class? Please say yes.
Got a group over this.
Dual
I got
Pistols
one.
has some AoE.
Oh, okay. Come
Yeah.
here.
Group I engaged.
Okay. Yes, you did.
Iced. One shot because I am awesome.
Nice breath. Da, 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 da.
Found a group way over here if anyone's interested.
We're engaged.
Yep.
Tutti foro. Hello, boys. Where the hell did that go?
That's resisting a lot. Just
Resisting
calm
arrest.
down. Go.
Alright, energy's running out. I'm gonna fall out of the sky here in a second if I don't just take a second.
You should fix that.
I am. Ugh. I really do love the look that I was able to come up with. Like, I'm proud of myself for this. There we go. Bro. Wow, it's already 6 p.m. Jeez.
Oh. Now I can speak again.
Hello. Were you trying to for a while?
No. I was thinking. I was just eating.
Ah. What's on the menu? Hey, level
No,
up
it
again.
was just cereals.
Hmm. Let's see. With that one, I'm up to level
Hold
20.
up.
Ah, yeah.
There he is. Asker.
Mm-hmm.
Who is?
Got him. As a runner, came up behind.
Ah.
Hmm.
I'm sure his spine is
Shooting at
broken
me?
now, so, you know. Job well done.
No, we just arrested them.
We arrest both halves of them.
Right. Like, we'll stitch your ass back together in the pen. Just go.
Yeah, quit your crying. We'll put him
Walk
back
it
in.
off.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Found another
Oh.
champion of war.
Anybody watch The Boys?
I have been meaning
How
to.
about-
I haven't yet. I've been told it's
It
good.
wrapped up this week.
Hey,
I've
watch
seen
it
the
all
first
now.
season.
Man, and this show really holds its quality.
I'm waiting for more. I'm waiting for more of Invincible.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Not
really-
seen that one yet, but
I
I'm planning
really
to.
like it. It's
I
it's
like it.
fucked. That's probably why I like it.
On which network is
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
No, not the Invincible, the Brothers.
Boys?
Brother?
Boys
Boys.
is also
Boys,
Amazon.
boys. Ah,
It's also Amazon.
eh. Damn it.
Shit.
There is a champion of war still here.
Not for long.
There.
Well, you aren't here. Let's regroup, I would say.
They want to have a gang war. They
Meow.
get a gang war, I would say.
They got a bit more than that.
Hentai!
I need to boost my energy. Which enhancements do I need for that? I was trying to puzzle it out earlier.
Shit. I may have just tagged somebody.
You say you're wanting to boost your
Yeah,
energy?
I'm sorry, my
Yes,
my
I need,
mom
I need more
likes
stamina.
My mom likes to tentacle people into handcuffs.
Mm,
Oh.
I got another group.
I have a lot of slots I have not been utilizing. What the hell did I do to myself?
For energy itself, for energy recover, you could slot 2 endurance enhancements in your stamina, and for all other endurance problems, you have to reduce the endurance you take with your abilities itself.
Hmm.
Up on the hill.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put an endurance reduction mod on my penetrating ray because that is robbing me.
Yeah, that should
Yeah.
be worth
And-
it. Yeah.
And on Lancer shot.
Another
There we
group
go.
here.
Damage to the Lancer shot. Recharge for my aim.
Oh shit.
You got this. I believe in you.
Damn it.
Oh, on there. Okay.
Yeah.
Plop.
Boop. Accuracy to
Could
the
be
charge
that the
rate.
other group will engage as well, but I don't know.
Let them come.
Let
Eee,
them fight.
it's sticky.
Oof. I need to get paid. We're superheroes. We don't get paid.
Right.
Reminds me of that like cyanide and happiness joke from forever ago. It's like, remember kids,
Oh, I
crime
love
doesn't
that
pay. As a kid, it's just like, how much does being a superhero pay?
Exactly.
Dead silence. Man, if I don't pay attention, I'm just gonna completely forget that I'm streaming.
Yeah, don't do stupid stuff. Then.
I'm just gonna be over here like shirt off, picking my nose, just not paying attention at all.
All that up like Dark Side Phil. That's
Oh, that's the wall.
Oh, there's
In
another
for
mob
that.
over here.
not recommended.
Ooh.
Ah,
Did someone
Yeah,
find some fresh
that's true.
asses in need of kicking?
Ja.
Yup.
Ja. Ja, hier drüben.
Ja, ja, schnell.
That is everything. I see a red arrow. I will investigate.
I am so
Yep.
That will be the
powerful.
last target.
There's
Last
a group.
target, you
I
say?
engaged. Hey.
I wish I could customize my little targeting drone. This game has done things to me. It's poisoned my mind.
Good.
I want to customize every last detail.
dang.
Everything.
That's quite.
Hi! How, when
Nice.
and how did y'all get so far away from me? You just like,
I jumped.
okay.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
How about that?
Alright.
We have done it.
But
How close
you
are you,
aren't
lady?
level 50.
How far to 50?
We're we're loading right now.
Faster.
2 and a change, 2 bars and a change.
You're so close. I want to be here when you get your first fitting.
I'll be on tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I was gonna try to finish up Paradise Killer and get that out of the queue. So I'll be back on Thursday. Otherwise,
I'll try.
aw, for me.
For you, yes.
Well,
I love you.
I love you too.
No, you don't. You're just saying that to be nice.
I'm making hearts for you.
You said
Firework.
like it's something bad to be nice.
Alright, log out here.
I see that heart.
Okie dokie. Let's get OBS.
Let's see. New ability, field operative.
Well, guys, thanks so much for having me today.
Of course.
Yeah,
Thanks for
thanks
coming along.
for being here.
And for being
gonna
you.
And for being me. And I'm going to say my goodbyes and go figure out dinner.
Chicken parm.
I'm awful at planning ahead.
It was an honor.
Well, see
To
you
be
guys
continued.
later, of course.
I configured your minions in a circle around you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, mission is set, folks.
Could I...
This guy mixed up his punctuation.
Could I... What do I have to do for the influence thingy boomsy? Not influence. The end level stuff.
What?
What was it again?
Incarnate?
Incarnate. Yeah. The twilight. Exactly.
And what was the question?
What do I have to do? Where is the mission for the trial? Because Ouroboros is done.
Okay, so
Or-
you found the Well of the Furies, right?
I don't know. I fought Trapdoor.
Okay, that does not end the arc.
Okay.
Yep, I've found it
Okay,
with Miasma.
all right. So,
But I've not done anything with Jakor just yet.
Mini story arc in progress. Listed.
Oh, thank you, Pixie. Oh my god. Okay. Hi. Hello. Thank you.
You got raided.
I was not expecting that. Thank you. Hello. Well, now I get to continue being the funniest one here.
Yeah. So then
only funny looking Darth.
let's go further with the quests then.
Yeah, so do you want to continue these missions, or do
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to maybe do some Incarnate?
No, I can't yet.
Okay. So shall we continue what we were doing?
Thank you, Pixie. I appreciate it. Love you. Love all you guys. You guys are awesome.
Do I have an answer?
Yeah.
Or do we want to reform and do something different?
The complete and utter silence.
I don't mind doing those missions further because the experience for Opal is pretty good, I would say.
I'm in, no matter what.
Yeah. I mean, y'all want to come? Y'all want to come kick in Vela's door with me?
We could.
It's pretty low level, so it'd basically just be a ride for you guys.
I'm not opposed.
Do what?
What are we doing?
We're gonna go to King's Row and take down Velez for Opal.
What level is that?
10.
Let's see if I can bring in another character.
I might have to do the same thing.
You guys switching characters?
Yeah. You said it's native level 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay. Oh, good. Someone has an Ouroboros board already. Good. Good.
Thanks for coming along, Mr. Manhattan. Appreciate it, guy.
Yeah. I wonder, where is he? Atlas Park.
I'm about to go to King's Row.
Yeah, I will switch character as well.
I forgot I had this character.
Man, I was just like, I was chewing through people earlier, like before you guys came by. I'm just gonna be stomping heads now. This is what I like hanging out with you guys. Anyway, hello everyone who showed up. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate Pixie Vintage for sending you guys my way.
Yep, I'll switch it up and play something much different now.
I don't get it.
Yeah, let's make a zoo.
You will in a minute.
Yep. I'm in it. Ha 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 ha.
I'm
Can
going to
be
go ahead and
invited.
change characters as well. Ugh.
Yeah, stop. I'm tired.
So
Yeah.
am I,
You're-
but I'm powering through.
It's
The whole
infectious.
the
Don't
whole
do it.
fucking day. I'm so done.
Been a long day, boys.
Yeah. I slept like shit because
Oh, yeah.
too little sleep during the night, and yeah, so
How does
I
it-
had to bite in the pepper. I didn't know that doesn't work. Shit, brain isn't functioning.
Let's
I
see.
would be happy about an invitation.
Yeah, me too.
There we go.
Green.
And there we go.
As
Alright, I'm
soon as
sending invitations. I
you
think.
want.
I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing.
Oh, all of that.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
The Thousand Cuts needs an invitation. Ah, I'm all alone.
What's
I
happening?
don't have friends.
What is happening?
Invite.
Also, Green, it says you're offline.
Yeah, because I'm deciding what I want to bring.
Ah.
But I'm not offline. I'm online.
What do you bring,
I
James?
sent you one. I sent you an invite, like right now. There's your second one.
Oh no, I don't get an invite.
Hey, Jane.
Are you still in Pocket D or something?
No.
What you bringing in, Jane?
Mentuck, the Mind Taker.
I'm sending some. Okay. Okay,
I'm
hold
in
on.
Skyway City.
Wait
Is
a
he-
minute. Okay, so... Ah, okay, I get the joke now. Okay, so... Okay. Viperclaw gets an invite. Jane gets an invite. Everyone else is offline. That is a
Huh?
big hammer,
I'm
sir.
not- I'm not offline.
It says offline here. What if I refresh? It still says
I'm
offline.
coming in with Mr. Domovoy.
Wait. Wait, no. There we go. Now people are online.
Mindtaker Menta.
I appreciate the vocal skill. All right, so we have the bulldozer, we have the mine taker, and we have Domovoy. And I feel
I'm
like
still
someone's
not
missing.
online.
Sir Domovoy.
Yeah, 1,000 cuts.
Unaccounted for.
I'm not.
Unaccounted for.
I'm not in the super group yet.
Not even on
So-
my list.
Yeah, that.
Did I
that's
add?
also,
Did I add you as a global friend? Did I do that?
I don't know.
Here, what if you show up to King's Row? Maybe then I can do that.
Kings Row, Metro. Come on, jump.
Yeah, if you're
Oh.
an invitation to the super group, makes it
Yeah.
easier maybe.
I'm in the super group.
Super. Refresh.
Traveling to Kings Row.
Hello.
Traveling. Hello.
I was not prepared for that face.
Huh?
I was not prepared for the face that's before me.
Yeah, he's done a great job with Mintok.
Yep.
Do you see me in the super group? Can you invite me
Super.
over there?
Give me the star, Opal, and I'll get him.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
How do I? Let's see here. Change to team leader. Wait, no. That's.
I am a monorail.
Make team leader. There we go. Okay, I got you. So we have the bulldozer, we have Green Goblin's cousin, and Tiny Wolfman.
On my way.
And add friend. There we go. So I can actually do that next time.
You have a teleport.
Whee!
Boing.
Hi.
I'm looking at bulldozer, and all I can think of is like the bulldozer from that one King of the Hill episode. I don't know why that's just in my brain. Hi.
There we go.
Smoothest.
A lot of people are about to die.
In handcuffs though.
Oh, here we go. This is like calling in the SWAT truck for the purse snatcher. Oh, cutscene.
Mid-fight.
Like, as I'm squeezing my trigger, we get a cutscene.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this story arc.
Mm-hmm. I took down this dude's brother and like a few other people already.
I have very fond memories of taking down Ada.
Who is Ada?
He is a troll.
Ah. Why is there a lion?
Because that's my baby.
Ah.
My baby. These guys are all gray.
Yes.
We don't even have
Yeah.
to fight them. We can just run past them.
Oh yeah, true.
True. Very true. Literally a bunch of mosquito bites. In my mind, this is what this is what Solus was supposed to be. Just come in and just ice people, shot after shot. Fire.
Yep.
Anyway,
Ah, here they are.
Excuse me.
bless you.
Gesundheit.
Comes another one.
Gesundheit. 2.0.
Somebody got the manager?
I got him. So I guess we're getting out of here then?
Yep. Just escort him back to the entrance.
Where does man be?
That must be the manager.
Yep.
We don't borrow, we don't take, we don't lease, we take the mind. So in conclusion, what are we? Takers!
Hmm.
Fire, there's fire everywhere.
Fire. There we are.
Blue pill.
Hooray.
Blue pill, blue, blue.
Yup, yup.
Let's see, where does where does man go from here? I can need to call Eagle Eye. Top buddy. Alright, cool. What now?
I have a level to grab.
I have nobody to speak. Wait. Do I actually have someone to speak to? Hmm. I have 2 flight speed enhancements and I still feel slow. Howdy, Hillbilly. I mean, heroine's just fine for tonight. Just hanging out with some buds, trying to recover from the day. You know?
I'm getting too tired. Sorry, guys, but I will hit the bed.
Alrighty, man.
Bedtime already?
Yeah,
Alright.
it's 1:30 a.m.
Shucks. Oh yeah, what are you still doing up?
Playing with you guys.
Fair.
Yeah. Good night. Sleep well.
Nighty night.
Can't figure out who to play myself. Too many to choose. Yeah, I understand that feeling quite well. I have a few characters, but you know, if you're looking for someone to play, there's always Blaster Class. I'm just saying.
Or Sentinel.
I actually have no idea who to talk to next. Like,
Okay,
Hawkeye. Eagle Eye did
You
not
just
point me in
put,
anyone's
contact
direction.
at the top,
Yes.
or you can give me the star if you like.
You give it back. There you go.
I may not.
No, I was just like, oh, you gave it back. Because I didn't realize
Of
that
course
you
I
did.
did.
Why does the name Mr. Domovoy sound familiar? Where have I heard that before? Why do you look like someone I know? So you have AR Dev 50 and DP Dev 50. Nice. There you go. I don't know what that means, but good for you if you have two 50s. That really is me a lot of the time, isn't it? And it's like, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm happy you're happy.
Here's a contact I don't think I've ever had before. Well, you guys want to go do missions in First Ward?
I'm down for that.
Or we can do Steel Canyon.
I don't mind.
Let's go to First Ward. Okay, I have to teleport to the contact. So definitely use one of the portal systems by a tram or some such.
Medic kill for protopasta? Are we? That sounds pretty expensive. So you.
I'm sorry, what's that about pasta? Assault rifle and dual pistol.
Mission is
Okay.
set.
I had a sneaking suspicion that that's what AR stood for, but I wasn't sure.
Are you trading out Pagan? Jane?
Yeah. Because Mentok is 7.
Well, you can come on this. Get some level.
Mr. Green, what does your schedule look like tomorrow?
When? Tomorrow evening, I have a performance to go to.
Alrighty. I was just curious because I was figuring, I wonder if you'd like to do some villain team stuff tomorrow.
I'm not opposed.
If you find the time.
I actually have a villain that I'm trying to level up.
Oh, good. What level are they currently?
I think he's like 30.
Ah, okay. So still massively outclassed me because Oculus 7 is like 11, I think. A little more than
That's
11.
right. He's a water blast pain dominator.
That's a sexual class if I've ever heard one. Where are we going again? I just kind of came to Steel Canyon.
Yeah, I would definitely be in. I mean, my main villain is level 38 currently. Excuse me.
Where are we going again?
We're in First Ward.
First Ward. Oh, right. I forgot you said you needed to do a portal, not the tram.
Yeah, you can get there from our base. If you enter our base, the left teleporter it is.
Okay. I'll be there eventually. Don't you worry.
Now wait, are you in the new icons just yet?
Yeah, I believe so. Maybe not this character. Is it a by character thing or a by account thing?
By character, and I can still invite you.
This
looks like,
character
yeah.
is not. No. Thank you.
Nope.
I like how I come to Atlas Park to use the portal thing, and I need to sneeze. I come across a superhero whose name is just Booty. Alright, one more time, please. We're going to... which one?
First ward.
First ward, okay. It'll stick eventually. There we go. First ward. Alright, now I'm here. Oh, God. Why do we have Billy Evertine on our team?
Yes.
The Seed of Hamadan. Something about seeds. Something just appeared. Is this like a boss fight?
Yeah, it's one of the giant monsters of the game.
Ah. Just kind of floating around. What the hell is that? That's a huge thing.
That's a big building.
Who are y'all? Ah! Ah! No, no. No, no. Run away. Where are people? There we go. Hello.
Hey, Billy, you need to teleport?
Yes, please.
Alright, I'm heading in.
What?
What was that?
I don't know. It just kind of transformed into something randomly.
The Alakazam one, or?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright.
My shoes are gonna get all wet in here. I guess everyone's kind of tired, ain't there? I like that mask. Everyone suddenly went so quiet.
something.
You boys okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
Alright.
a little tired, that's all.
Yeah. It's like it's about to be 7 p.m. over here. It's like it's the end of the day. Everyone's tired. Everyone just want to lay down. Lordy knows a nap sounds really good for me right about now.
Wow.
What's
The
up?
Thompson water seal must work great.
Oof. I need a new outfit for all this.
Bruh. Bruh.
Oh shit.
Just a bot block.
The power. I can feel the power.
Yep, thanks for the heal.
They're right outside this door.
Ow. Okay.
Hold on, I got you.
I just stopped moving after a second. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you pulled a second too early. Otherwise, I could have bound them to me.
Apologize.
You better take that res.
What if I don't want it?
No res for you from now on.
From everyone but you.
No soup for you. So, call me crazy, but I think these guys just really like war. You know, I can't quite put my finger on why, but, you know.
Oh shit.
my enemies. Come on.
Oh my god, that panicked me for a second.
Happened.
The exile.
Well, there's water dripping down from the ceiling in this room,
Mm-hmm.
and my camera was so close, it looked like water was running down my screen.
For real. So,
Yes.
I've got the exile. I'm gonna try to lead him out.
All right. Yay.
Congrats.
yeah, correct. Ow.
There's a word I haven't seen before.
Hold on, bulldozer.
I was not meant for taking on crowds.
Thanks.
Critical failure. System failure.
This exile is being very difficult.
Don't have a wakey. I can't do it. Not recharged yet.
It's fine, I got it.
There we go.
Oh my god, that immediate damage. What the fuck? Really overpowered shit.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm on the way. I'm coming.
Got me from full health down to an 8th of HP. Really overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we might want to pull these guys.
I was trying to.
Jane, let me know when you're ready and I'll port you right back.
Yeah, I'm done. That guy's out.
All right. Yeah, let's wait until we're all of us are healed up and ready.
We're good. I got it. I'm on it. Can is it weird to say that I just really enjoy streaming? Like, I have this all fuzzy feeling. It's nice to have eyes on me.
So you are some kind of gaming exhibitionist?
No, I'm just an attention whore. rank up again? No. Okay.
Oh, that was me, I think.
Oh, good.
It was.
Thanks.
May I recommend the left path, since there's less people? Oh, never mind.
Oh, they're actually, yeah. Watch out, enemies incoming. It's a whole ambush, it looks like.
Yeah, ambush is right.
Yeah, they spontaneously spawned in this hallway and started running immediately.
Alright, so this exile is following me. You want me to lead her out then? Or do you guys want me to stick with you? It's your choice.
I'll go ahead and lead her out, and I'll port you right back.
Got it all.
Whoop, hello.
Everything alright?
Yeah, I just found a mob of enemies.
I love escort missions, you know? Alright, she's out.
Alright. Incoming teleport.
I like how it actually warned me this time. I didn't have any warning the first 2 times.
There are more enemies up here. If you want to
Okay.
have the XP.
Awesome.
Easy peasy. Apart from these couple of deaths, but you know, nothing a good corner pull can't fix.
Yep.
I had a
Careful,
buff
think
out.
these guys. Pardon?
I was like, it'll buff out.
Yeah, as long as I can pull these enemies into melee range, they're not that big of a hassle. Their ranged attacks are pretty mean.
Mission set.
Hi. I almost went and got my teeth kicked in.
I'm going to go level up real quick.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
I think that does it for me tonight.
Heading off, sir.
All right.
I think I might go poke the fish tank for a bit.
Okay.
I've had a blast tonight, everybody.
Thanks for
Yep.
coming along.
Was fun.
Jane, you think you might have some time tomorrow evening?
Yes. Let's see, what's tomorrow? Wednesday? Yeah, I should have some time tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, indeedy. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night, man.
Night night.
Good night. Ah, I can finally get energy drain now. And I can't use it, of course. But well, good to have it now. Yeah. Come get some, you wannabe Snake Plissken.
I came here seeking a challenge. All I found were these guys. Oi? Hey! Molly Mock 76, thank you for that. Appreciate it. So this is a really good feeling. I love doing this.
Yo, wait up. Low health.
Rotatori.
You put some aggro?
Yeah.
Try to fix that.
Got this.
And
We got this.
yeah, I healed myself up, but
The other slug
trying
99.
I'm trying to corner pull yet again. Yeah,
That is a freaking... That is an actual IGM name, if ever I heard one. Gundam inspired? No, not Gundam inspired. I just wanted, like, a robot character. So I went with the most, like, true AI android body I could make, and gave it everything I would need for character function.
I did the same, and I placed the cow head on top.
Just a nice twist.
It's an actual.
Wings. I love the wings too.
I'm playing an actual bull-made cyborg, by the way.
It reminds me of the parody of Real Steel, where they did Real Veal.
Never heard about that one.
Yeah, it was like a little, I think, 2-minute skit for Mad when that was still a cartoon. Is that still on? I don't think it's a thing. Man, that was so mean. You just kicked that man in the face. That's it.
Yeah.
That was
Total
so
disrespect.
mean.
Some Opal, you want to take her out?
Is she following me? I don't think she's following me.
She is now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. I'm just gonna pawn her off on me. Okay, fine. I guess I'm not needed here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are for escorting. Enemies right around the corner.
Hi. Hello. A bunch of people just came around the corner here.
Oh, you are getting ambushed?
Yes.
I'm running back. Watch out, Green. Watch out.
I know.
Man down.
Here they come.
Oh yeah.
Where do they go?
A party of at least 8 coming to you guys. Okay, so I can res myself. There we go. Alright, okay. Exile save. Come on, let's go. Come on. Up to.
Are they out?
We are right about to be at the door. We're just coming up on the door. I was down for a minute, and then I was, like, stunned.
I think this is going to be my last mission as well. I need to get some food.
That sounds like a good idea. My back is
Alright.
killing me.
Are you coming back, or how does it look like?
I may well. I'm still a little sleep deprived.
Ah. Oh, that's even a red one. That's why the damage is this high.
Y'all took the elevator?
Do what?
That's fine. I already got it.
Man, I'm really glad my knockbacks work.
Alright, I got the exile. Come on. If I suddenly get my teeth kicked in again, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, yeah, here they come. Come on. Is that the best you can do? Come here.
We're coming back for you.
Yeah, I totally forgot about the ambushes.
Good news is I took down one of them before they left, and two of them are going with half health, so I made your lives just that much easier. I don't have enough inspirations to res myself at the moment.
Hold on, I got you.
Thank you. Phone's updating.
But it's really strange. I'm on level 22. I have level 28. Wasn't it 6th level above the one you are leveled down to?
I think it's
in
5.
In terms of skills you can use? Ah, okay. So I'm 1 level short. Nice.
Are you stuck down there? I guess not.
Nah, I didn't find the right pixel to click on the first time around.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Man, playing Bulldozer again is fun.
Oh yeah?
It's just so, I don't know, so stupidly easy to play.
It's been a while since I've given Warbrand a drive. Maybe I should do that.
And I'm really looking forward to become, yeah, to be able to use energy drain. That seems to be a very cool ability. Just leeching away energy and getting some good defense per enemy I leech. So if I'm surrounded by enemies and use it, I should be a really good tank, quote unquote. At least a lot tankier.
Oh, we need to find these last two. I'm starting to fade like hard.
Oh wow. Okay. Found one.
Okay, I found the other ones.
I have to fall back a little.
Is this an AE story? That is a good question. I have no idea. I'm just kind of following these
these are
guys.
missions in First Ward.
Missions in First Ward.
Yep. Even more elevators down here. You want to bring the NPC back first?
Oh, hi. Hello. Green, don't go anywhere, please.
Oh, are you in combat again?
Yes.
Yeah, ambush.
Ambush already, oh my god. Just say something.
We did.
Something. Here we go. You want to get him, Opal?
Yeah, I got him. I got this guy.
Okay.
That's the way further ahead. So if you want to collect them both and bring them back both at the same time, we could try to do that.
Well, let me know when you get them out, and I'll port you back here.
Mm-hmm. I don't know where my head went. I just started laughing for like no reason.
Oh, clear so far. Suspicious. What? The NPC was was he had a trolley for a moment. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw that. You did that earlier too. He's just a homeless dude. Alright, man's out of the building.
Alright. Incoming port.
What skill set is that? How are you doing that?
Your next dozer.
Mm.
I got the teleport. It's teleport target. It's out of the teleportation set.
Ah, okay. Can I get that and keep my Mystic Flight or no?
Thanks.
Can you what?
Yeah, you totally can. Yeah.
Okay,
You just
good.
have to spec a few points into the teleport power set.
Okay. Okay. It looks like I'm doing that next then. See, there's a raider up front. I can probably pull this guy.
Sorry, he's working for me now.
Oh. I put a bullet in his face. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that's kind of much of a problem. We're going to kill him afterwards anyway. I mean, excuse me, I mean arrest.
We smother them with law. How about that?
We just place them under arrest forever. Trying really hard. Maybe that's why some of my comedy flops. Maybe I just try too hard.
And it's not getting easier if you're tired. Ah, that's an actual boss here.
Aye.
Oh, you're getting damage.
Yeah, I got blown up.
You engaged yet another group.
All
We're
right.
not even finished with the one boss.
We're fine. We're heroes. It's what we do.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Wait, do you hear that sound? Do you hear that sound?
Sounds like an ambush.
No, it sounds like lawyers. I never get to use these buttons. Are these buttons actually coming through? I don't know.
I don't hear it.
Yeah, I didn't think so. For some
Same.
reason, my buttons just do not work on Discord. Hi, we almost missed you.
She's so dead she doesn't even know it.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. Huh? Oh, confused exile. Is this guy following me too? Yep, he is. Oh, hi, ambush.
Ambush. Ambush.
All right, let's get him out of here.
If he could stop getting stuck on chairs.
I didn't see that.
What's up? Didn't see what would happen.
Exactly.
Sure. Sure.
And it's so calm. I don't like it.
It's quiet.
Mm.
Too quiet.
My adrenaline is
Yeah.
tanking. I'm gonna fall asleep in a second. Is that the sound of an ambush I hear? No.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new movement stances. Really curious.
New stances?
Mm. With the current beta patch, I think Ironfar has sent the patch notes into the chat on Green's Discord. Really interesting stuff in there. New skins as well.
Ooh.
And some kind of weapon sheathing option, which could be really cool as well. That you can see the weapons you are using on your character, even if you are not using them.
If I could
Where
just like
is the- I
slot my
see the-
rifle on my back, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Ah, there it
absolutely.
is.
We did it!
I want to look at these patch notes.
Yeah, really cool stuff in there. Can't wait. And it's
I
Yep.
gotta dip out. I'm beat.
all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have a good dinner. Have a good rest. See you later.
I will. If I go to bed, I will probably pass out for the night.
Yeah,
If
I
I
mean,
wake up later, I may come back out.
if you need the sleep, then just do it.
Alright.
Hmm.
I guess I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for the game and the fun.
Yep, same. Nighty night.
See you later.
Man, he was really beat.
Yeah, I bet so. My man sounded
Yeah,
dead.
I had something like a dead face in the middle. I got a little quiet. Maybe you have noticed, but it's getting better.
I noticed.
I'm over the hill, so to speak. So So,
Is there a
was
trainer in
it-
this area, or do we need to go somewhere else for that?
yeah, there is one. Let me check. Yeah, you are really close to him actually.
trying to find him.
He's in the west, up on the wall.
West up on the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
West of your current position, up on the wall.
There we go. Thank you, sir.
Yep, no problem at all.
Alright, more slots. Check my enhancements.
So was it your quest we were doing or Green's?
This was green stuff.
Ah, I see. But you should be able to do some quests here, right? I mean, it should be around level 20 if I remember, yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if I actually have anything to do with this guy. I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to next. I don't know. The only contact I have is this dude named Tony Cord in Atlas Park.
I mean, you could always look for new contact.
True.
Just click the find contact button and see where it leads. I mean, if you even want to stay here.
Agent Watkins in Steel Canyon.
Alright, yeah, we can switch back to Steel Canyon if you want. Oh, are you still out of? Are you already out of here?
I suddenly went, yes.
Oh man. You just went poof. Almost a ninja vanish, I would say. So, Steel Canyon. On my way.
Okay. Investigate the forum brawl. So we're going into a Reddit thread. I really like this game. Like, it's really good.
Yeah, and it has a good mixture out of casual and challenging, in my opinion. I can't see the quest just yet. Not marked, but I'm just following you.
There we go. How about now?
Yep. Now I see it. Yeah, I'm inside, waiting for you.
Yeah, I just had to deal with some street trash. Great deal of shouting in here.
Do you see me?
Yes.
You see? Damn. And I thought I was an invisible. You get it? Invisible.
No, I don't get it. I'm gonna need you to explain that one a little bit.
Ow. These guys hurt.
You're fine. What are you complaining about? Oh boy. Oh boy. We're getting to that part of the day where I can't really see straight. Shite. Oh boy.
Alright, so last mission eventually?
We'll get to the end of this one and see how I feel. I think I'll straighten myself out in a minute. Maybe.
Alright.
Last thing I want to do is just like, you know, just suddenly take off and leave you alone, but...
I mean, if it's really that bad, I wouldn't mind. If you need some rest, you need some rest.
Yeah. I got some sleep last night. My sleep schedule has just been absolutely shredded.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And those,
I should probably take an E.
probably a good idea. I'm just gonna hover here for a minute and see if I can catch my breath.
Yeah, watch out, enemies to your right.
They're fine.
Yeah, I was just saying because I have my my aura that makes me borderline invisible, but could have been that they see you.
The dead are quite stupid.
Yep, lucky for us. Did they really get stuck on some cardboard boxes?
Looks like it. Someone that big got stuck on some frickin' boxes.
Yep, got the Chloe back here.
I can hear it.
Oh, yeah, another one somewhere. Ah, must be the room behind this wall here.
Hello.
And you went straight in. Okay, I got the message.
Yes, the message is attack, kill. Oh, my throat. Ugh. I'm out of energy. a bunch of zombies with jetpacks showed up.
Oh. Yeah, suiciders. Yeah, watch out, enemy group to your right. Right
Really?
next to you.
Oh, okay. Something smells like fresh cut grass.
Yeah, sorry, my character had breakfast.
Ooh, hello. Found a couple big uns.
Yep, I'm pulling some already.
I do so much damage, it's great.
Yeah, I'm looking good.
Oh yeah, baby.
Nice.
Thank you.
Brits.
Is anyone up here?
And I'm back to 1 level short of my energy drain ability. Want some friends?
Sure.
Oh, sounds like a glowy. Ah, here it is.
There's a bomb zombie here. Never mind, it's dead.
Ah, thanks.
Or did it just... I don't know.
There seems to be another one. Another glowy around here. Oh, I saw enemies. Right beneath the stairs here.
Yep.
Ah, yeah, it's a trash can. Yeah, it's down here as well.
Determine what the fight is about. Oh.
No, I'm not slow. I'm just precise. Ah, that's probably a little much to tank.
There you go. Good job. There you go.
Yep.
Body bag. Nope.
I had to wait for my moment. The golden opportunity.
Determine what the fight was about. Correct me if I'm wrong. We just made a circuit of this exact room, did we not?
Yeah, pretty much. Alright, one more room to check. Anything there?
Did we miss something?
No. There's just more to the south, where I'm at currently. Go to the crossroads, yeah, where you were. The crossroads, and then south.
All I see is rolls of asbestos.
Alright.
Oh wait, there's a hallway somewhere where you are. Where are you? There we are. Whee! Hi.
Two more mortificators, okay.
I missed. I don't get it. I had like a nice big meal before I started playing with you guys. And I suddenly feel hungry again. It's only been like 3.5 hours.
That's a little strange.
Yeah.
Maybe the meal was not enough.
I mean, it was pasta, so.
That guy was a little late to the party, I would say.
You know what? It made our lives easier, so just, you know, we'll work with it. We'll fix it in Paris. Which is a reference I don't expect anyone here to get. Alright, so I found the two important ones. It's a guy named Newt and someone named Malady. Don't die on me now, soldier. Let me know when you're ready, yeah?
Yep. Man, for a named character, that guy, Suicide Bombers, was a real pushover.
Why can't I fly? I'm grounded. There we go. Bombers.
Alright, we are able to blue pill out of here.
Indeed we are.
Yeah, let's do it then. These Suicide Bombers don't give much EP anyways.
Lordy, my spine. Alrighty, yeah. Okay, yeah. I seriously need to step out and take care of some stuff. Oi.
Alright then. Was fun though.
Yeah. It's always fun hanging out with you guys.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was a little silent today. I'm just tired
Yeah.
like hell, but yeah.
I mean, I can't really fault you for that.
At least I was able to play some Bulldozer again. As I've said, it's a stupid fun character.
Oh yeah.
Just run in and bash heads in. Yeah, the only thing that is complex, if you even want to call it, with the Titanic weapons is to keep your momentum. Because if you stop attacking and start to attack again,
it's very slow, I know.
Yeah, you have some kind of charge up. A really long one. But as long as you chain your Titan weapon attacks, you keep going.
Yeah.
You're pretty quick. Yeah, it's a fun little mechanic, not too complex.
Oh, yeah. The character I have that plays Titan weapons, Warbrand, he will tear you in half, but also it's easy to catch him off guard.
What class? What archetype?
I don't exactly remember. Let me have a look. To character select. Retrieve in character list. Warbrand, a brute class.
Ah, brute as well. Yeah, nice.
So let's see. I have 2 brutes, 2 blasters, a corruptor, and a mastermind.
Sounds fun.
Oh yeah.
It's very similar to the characters I play. I think one of the archetypes I've never played is Blaster, for example. Not tested that one out yet. And there was another one. I think one of the supporty classes. I don't know what it's called.
Mm-hmm. You learn to keep people at a distance playing as a blaster, because if people get too close, you're in for a little bit of trouble, as you saw with me.
Yeah, I mean it's very similar if you play a corruptor.
Oh yeah.
Distance is your friend, pretty much.
As a corruptor, you tell all your little followers, go, fight on my behalf.
Mastermind, that would be.
Right.
Is,
Mastermind.
Yeah. Corruptor is also ranged and able to crit, which is very fun.
Yes.
And yeah, Corruptor has a little bit of supporty and crowd control stuff in it as well.
Alright, everyone. I'm gonna hop off. I will see all of y'all later. I hope I see you again. Y'all have a